Hey, my friends, good evening. I just had to share a quick message. One of the huge privileges and responsibilities of coaching is that I get to hear the big, heavy, difficult things that you guys are facing. And it is a huge privilege, and I don't take it lightly. And man, extremely grateful for the trust that is put on me and into me to be able to share those things. And man, so heavy day. It's always heavy when I get to learn about the things that you're struggling with. And so a couple of messages I want to share. One, to encourage you, let you know that I love you, think about you, praying for you. Like keep your head up, keep going, keep plugging along, keep working on the good habits, the good mindset, the things you know will bring you happiness and joy in the long run. Keep going on those things. Like, I'm encouraging you, I'm cheering you on, like, I'm here for you, I want to help. And you guys, I hope you always feel like you can send me questions and messages. Like, if you're struggling with something, you're challenged by it, you don't know what to do or how to face it, like, please send me a message. I'll make some videos, do a podcast, I'll do some trainings, because I genuinely want to help. Like, I've been through some crazy hard times, and I remember the heaviness and the discouragement and the hopelessness, right? That hopeless feeling where you're just wondering, like, is it even possible to get out of this mess? And how hard it is to forgive yourself when you make mistakes and to forgive others when they do terrible things. Oh, can you guys tell? Can you tell how heavy this is here? Oh man, but it's a privilege and an honor, and I want to help. So I want to encourage you, keep you going. Please, I often meet with people who they're hesitant to share, understandably, right? Like, those are hard things, they're heavy things, sometimes very private and special things, and not everyone needs to know, and we shouldn't go out and share it with everybody, but I do want to encourage you to share it with people that can help you. There's something about getting it off your chest and getting it out in the open, and letting people know who can help you, letting them know so they can help you. Like, that helps. That makes a difference. So don't be embarrassed about it. Don't hide behind it. Don't wear the mask or the facade. The masks will never help us. And we live in a society that does that a lot. People are like, hey, how's it going? Oh, everything's great, fantastic. Oh, so awesome. Great, how about you? And we brush it off when really inside we're like dying and we need help. So, like, be willing to share it with people that can help you is another message. And then I gotta share this message and rant a little bit out of love. Is out of love, not anger. Out of love, I gotta rant a little bit here. Be careful about the consequences of your choices and how they affect you and other people. So often we make choices that are so destructive. It's total self-destruction, and then the fallout comes out on family too. And we end up doing these things that are just terrible. And I know you don't mean to do them. And I know you don't intentionally do them to hurt yourself or to hurt others. But if we aren't careful, my friends, that's what happens. That's the natural consequence. And so I want to challenge you, like, think about what you're doing. And if you're struggling with an addiction, with a distraction, with indifference, with apathy, if you're just stuck in a rut, man, let me help you. Or get help from somebody else. Like, go to my website, go to gregdenny.com, sign up for a coaching session. Like, you sign up with coaching. I mean, just get help. Like, read the books, do the work, make the changes. If you're stuck, man, don't stay stuck. And if you're watching this and you have friends or family members that are stuck, like, share this video with them, tag them on here, or talk to them, like, help them. Help them help themselves. Like we got to stop with this cycle. And it kills me when people get stuck in a rut or cycle or pattern or addiction, and they stay there for weeks or months or years or decades, thinking, oh, it's not that big of a deal, or oh yeah, I'll take care of it, I'll quit. And it's this cycle of destruction. And it hurts our marriages, and it hurts our children, our family, our friends, hurts our future. And there's hope, my friends. There's always hope. There's always change. There's always a chance. Please keep believing, keep working, keep striving. And I know it's crazy hard. I've been there, man. I've been in the tough times. But hope, let the light of hope in a future, in a bright future, in a new you, and a new life. It's totally possible. Here's a little metaphor. I know this, we're talking about some heavy stuff and this seems light, but it's a metaphor. That backpacking trip I led a couple weeks ago, we were playing some awesome games through the woods and my forearms got scratched up, no big deal. Several days later, shows up as a massive infection of like poison ivy, right? Some kind of poison oak or something. And my arms are just covered in rashes that just itch like crazy. And excuse me, the itch gets so bad sometimes, you just want to claw your arm off. And because there's just momentary satisfaction of scratching on this really bad itch, right? But I know full well that won't help. Will create a wound. And I was scratching it today because it was so bad, and it just made it all worse. And sometimes it's like that with an addiction, with a bad habit, with something that's wrong and hurting. We just want to scratch it, knowing it's not gonna help, man. It's gonna make things worse. So remember that. Take courage, get some help, get some accountability, set up some habits and patterns. Get a system. You guys, I'm gonna teach this. I'm so stoked about this. I'm gonna be sharing this. I'm outlining, creating, designing all this, the new code, right? The code of conduct for an extraordinary family. And the extraordinary family life formula. It's coming. Watch for it. Be excited. This is all dialed in. I've been working on it for years. This is it. And there's hope. With the right tools, the right resources, you can totally transform your life. But you got to want it, and you got to dig in and get some help. So go for it, my friends. Remember, awesome's always an option. Even when we're struggling, even when it's hurting, even when things are bad, keep your head up. Awesome's an option. Reach upward.